The answer is I want to make the change, and I have the power to make it myself. Okay, and so organizing is only appropriate when the answer to that question is no, right? When the people who want to make the change can't do it alone. Okay, so when does organizing make sense? All right, so just starting on power, right? Actually, let me start at the top, right? So with purpose, right? First thing is organizing is an approach to change where you are trying to solve an actual problem, right? You want to make change in the world as we understand it, right? But you also want to solve it in such a way that it leaves the constituency within which you're working or the organization within you're working stronger than when you found it. All right, so what do I mean by that? So an analogy that I use all the time, and I apologize for people who already have heard this analogy, okay? Analogy that I use all the time is the idea that, if I'm a for-profit company, right, a public company, right, I have people who want to sort of buy my stock, then at the end of the year, I report my profits, but I also report my assets going forward. Right, so what that means is I report how much money I made last year, but I also report how many assets, what kind of assets I have going forward. Because if I'm an investor, if I'm buying stock, it would be ridiculous for me to buy stock in a company that had huge profits but no assets going forward, right? Because they're not going to make any money going forward, okay? And so in organizing, what we want to do is we want to create profits. We want to solve actual problems in the world and make the world a better place, right? But we also want to solve those problems in such a way that we create a new source of power. And what that means is that we want to solve the problems in such a way that we increase the assets that the company has going forward. Okay? And so if I'm an organizer, at the end of the day, if I have